Ladles and jelly spoons. Woo! That was a bit deep. I haven't spoken all day. That's what it is. I've got one of those rare voices where if you don't hear it all day, it just packs up and goes home. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live on my channel today. It's Balcony Banter. Welcome. And here we go. We have lots of people on today. Unfortunately, Ian can't get in just at the moment. But if you're listening, Ian, all you need to do is go to timothydowd.com and press the go live button under join the show or how to join the show. I've just done it with Christina's phone. The link works. If it's not working on your laptop, it probably is because your browser has an old version. So just flush the cache on your browser if you can do that, and then you should be able to come in on that, no problem. Sorry we're late, ladies and gentlemen, but it's totally my fault. I started setting up when the girls got here and they were late. So it's totally my fault. I should have done all the work before they arrived. All my fault.
Cheers.
That's what Christina says. You're exactly right. I haven't even showered, so who's presenting today? Stinky Tim and the Sunset. Sounds like a band, doesn't it? You'll probably see a new face here. This is Jen. What's your real name, Jen?
Jennifer, Jen. That's a real name.
I thought, well, Jen's your handle, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my handle on
okay.
one of the Instagrams.
I would be Kiss.
And I'd be Hergé's Adventures of Tim.
Tim.
And you'd be Julie.
Julie.
Julie, do you love me?
GD.
Right, let's go on to the comments first and see who's on and see who left. It says on here we got 77 people watching. Anne's on first, Moira, Anthony, Flying Trucker. There's a lot of spanners here. And that used to be an insult when I was a kid. You spanner. Denise, I went to Corte Inglés yesterday and sure we saw the lovely Shelley shopping.
Yeah, the rebajas are on, eh?
Yes,
The sales.
the sales. I save a load of money in the sales every year because I don't go.
You buy before.
I don't even buy them. I don't need. All it needs food and alcohol, and I'm buying less alcohol this time. Shall I put the blinds down behind me?
No,
it's fine.
Okay.
I'll remove these as soon as we're a
Okay.
Thank you.
Sunset today is 18:18, I think. So 20 past 6.
We appreciate the sun.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate. Alan's on. It's Craig on. 10 minutes late. Sorry, Craig. Sorry, I've got to look in the camera.
Well, even in 2023, you're not going to get rid of the Faulty Towers moments. No.
Ollie Grimshaw's on. Chris Godfrey. Simon Farron. Orcus Whaling. Alan's on Big Loss. Zelda Carr. Mitchell T. Dennis Pearson. Okay, for those of you watching on catch up, it's boring that I'm reading all these names out. And Christina's thing just fell because it's too heavy.
It didn't fall in my water.
So what we're going to do, we're going to do something different for Christina's. In the meantime, then, I'm going to hand over to Julie and Jen. Is that all right?
Yeah, perfect.
And I'll take Christina's.
We've been talking for ages that you come to the balcony.
Yes,
so how is it?
It's great. It's I didn't realize the view looks great on camera, but it's really, really good out there.
It's stunning, isn't
it's
it?
Beautiful. Very jealous. Yeah.
Why? Okay, we'll do it like this. There you go. That's it. So I'll sort Christina out. You carry on.
So how long have you been watching Balcony Banter?
Would it be 3 years? How long have you been doing Balcony Banter?
Since 2020.
Yeah, like somewhere lockdown time.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, I found you guys. So
yeah. And you were back then in Canada, right?
I was. So, yeah, I found you. I was missing Tenerife and looking for found Tim's drive-arounds actually first. That was what I was sort of into, and then found you guys.
And here you
The
are.
rest is history, yeah.
Exactly. And then, and you decided then to come over again to permanently live here.
Yeah. I've been back and forth since 2015. But, you know, either vacationing or breaks or short-term 90-day rule stuff, and then and then worked this past year. You know, I've been here a year now, but worked on getting residency.
Is it already a year?
It's been a year. It was a year, mid-December.
Oh my God, yes. I remember we met up first time last year at some point, early in the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So. And then you were on one of our Monday meetups as well, or on Tim's Monday meetups.
Right. Yeah.
And there we met Ian as well.
That's right, yeah.
And Barbara.
I did. Yeah. And then I was going to come over and do this shortly after, and here we are.
Yeah, here we are. It's all happening in 2023.
Yes.
Cool, dude. So I think we're back in the room. I'm going to put me back on. I've got to remember this is me. That's me. And we'll bring Christina back on as well. There you go. And we're going to watch for Ian coming in. Can you hear me? Am I muted? I'm muted. There you go. I'm back in the room. Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. So, Alan says, public transport in the East Maria a national disgrace. They're chatting amongst themselves already. So, welcome, everybody. We do have a guest, and we've started the interview already.
Yes.
One of my questions would have been, will you take advantage of the new digital nomad thing with the cheap tax and everything, or because you're here, are you not eligible?
I think I'm in the middle of that stuff right now. So with my renewal, so it's definitely, I've been waiting to hear about that digital nomad one for years, but so I'll be weighing the options between that and autonomo, like staying but I hear there's decent tax benefits to it, so.
I've read some of the preliminaries, and it looks like it's quite good for the first 5 years.
Yeah.
And obviously with a digital nomad, you're classed as a nomad. So if you're here for longer than 5 years, you're an immigrant.
Right. Yeah. And that was what I wasn't clear on, is if it's if you can work towards your long-term residency, like after the 5 years, does it count or it doesn't? And I wasn't sure.
Well, and you can get long-term residency at any time, I think. So after your 90-day visa runs out or something like that, then you can. I'm saying off the top of my head now. Yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can just register as a local and not become Spanish citizen.
No, not citizenship, but long term, because the way it is for mine is you need to do and I think it'd be across the board right now for the most part, if you're not from the EU, but you get your 1 year, and then where I'm at right now is the renewal, I'll get 2 years, and then at the end of that I get another 2 years, and then I can apply for the long term. You gotta work your way up.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I understand that. I understand. It's the same card. It's just on the bottom of it, it's got an expiry date.
Yeah, exactly.
And mine doesn't, because I was European when it all happened.
Yeah.
So I've got Article 50 on mine, which gives me free movement of people. There you go, free movement.
Yeah. That's the dream.
So, sounds okay here? I have sound, good sound. Reminder thumbs up. No sound, says David Longden for me. That's not us, I don't think. David, check out your it on again, and we shall see. Right, so today was Chit-Chat and Balcony Banter Q&A. So if you got any questions, put them in the thing. But what we really want to do is to use the power of StreamYard, where we can have 10 guests on simultaneously. 10 guests. So if I put the things like this, where I'm at the big picture, and we've got all the guests down the side here, if another one comes in, it goes 4 to that side, and then it starts it on the other side. So I think you can get 8 or 9 people, and eventually 10 people. So if you do want to join in, and I'd like to test this, so if you want to come in for 2 seconds and just say, it's a test, that's also okay. And if you go to timothydowd.com/live, or just go to timothydowd.com, and one of the buttons on the front is how to join in. And then there's a button there that says join the running show. If you press that and follow the instructions, you'll pop in on the bottom here of the green room, and we'll let you in. Just make sure there's no big light source behind you, because that's very unprofessional. Although I look like an angel like this today. An angel. Jen won't be able to hear you because I don't have I found a spare set, but one of the cushions is missing. If you want to just have a one-ear one.
Yeah, that'd be well.
But we don't.
Whatever, it doesn't.
As I say, we don't need it
either
until somebody comes in.
You could mime it to me.
And is Ian going to try again, or is he going to try his phone? Or unfortunately I can't contact him because all my phones are in use. Christina's mic is really hot. I like that. What have you been doing, my darling?
I've been not doing a lot.
Is that like normal for you?
Yeah. One day we went to meet up one day with lots of people.
We did. Did you enjoy yourself?
I enjoyed myself because there was, I've forgotten the name again, the guy who works for the radio.
Graydon.
Yeah.
And you like his stories, do you?
Yeah, and we had a great chat about the old stars, like
10 years after.
10 years
What was the
after.
story you told about 10 years after that? Because that was afterwards, wasn't it? Not online.
Yeah.
What was the story you told about 10 years?
Yeah,
and anybody know 10 years after? You know who the lead singer was?
We talked about the lead singer.
Oh, you can say the name. It's just
Alvin D.
That's him, yeah.
Who gave me his plectrum.
And what did you do for him, you little groupie, you?
I sang all his songs.
You sang all his songs and he gave you a plectrum?
While he was playing and singing them, I sang with him and then knew all the texts.
Wow.
And in the end, he just popped down and gave me his plectrum.
So, shall I get the guitar?
No. The plectrum is in silver now. You can't use it anymore.
You framed it in silver?
Yeah.
Alvin Lee. God rest his soul. Hey, we got Ray on. So I'm going to bring Ray in, just say hello, because he waited about half an hour the other day.
Oh.
Add to stream. Hello, Ray. How are you?
Hello, guys. Evening. It's a test.
Hi, Ray.
So I'm going to... you have a quick chat with Ray, and I'll try and get those earphones for Jen.
Ray, how is it going?
Lovely. Very quiet day today.
Yeah?
Yes, it's been...
That you came in. Did you find it easy to join us today?
Well, I've just actually switched on and then I heard Tim saying that about Ian. I've just tried it and no problem.
It worked perfectly. You are perfectly visible and audible. Perfect. So thanks for popping in. Yeah. How is the start of the new year coming along?
Well, just get back to normal, just usual.
Get back to normal?
Yeah. I mean, the whole world's sort of doom and gloom, eh? Newspapers. Not a lot of happy people. Excuse me.
Have you been on Christmas break or New Year's break the whole month of December?
Well, I'm retired actually, Juliane. Every day is a holiday for me.
Yeah, exactly. So you are celebrating every day.
Yes.
Basically. Good. And what did you get for Christmas? Did you get yourself something for Christmas?
Well, I got the usual toiletries. And I got a new pair of boots, a new pair of leather boots, and trousers, shirts, t-shirts, sweeties.
Did you make yourself a present?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
That's broken.
Do you enjoy better giving presents or receiving presents?
Well, we just basically now just give them all money to buy themselves, eh? So that they can pick what they want and just contribute to their presents.
Yeah. Well, we have the microphone on, I think now. It works now.
Yeah, I think we're good. I can hear.
Yeah. Good.
Good, we're all in. Cool,
We're
dude.
all in the house. Well.
So, Ray, I know you waited half an hour the other day to come in because I didn't see you. And it didn't play a tone again, did it? We didn't hear the tone of him coming
No.
in. He usually goes pop.
We should install a doorbell.
A doorbell. So what have you been doing? Or have you asked all the questions about Christmas and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was easy. You asked that one as well. Is it easy to get in? Yeah.
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 Perfect.
Oh dear. So what's Ian
Always-
doing?
And it's the first time that I see him so clearly, to be honest,
Uh-huh.
today.
Yeah, I think you've cleaned your camera as well, haven't you? Cool dudes. So have you got any questions for us?
I was thinking Tim but now I forgot. I forgot what I was going to ask you.
Don't worry about
Wait.
it. Stay.
Yeah, I have to
go
go
ahead.
and write it.
Stay in the background. I'm going to ask Jen another question. So I'm going to put her centre stage. There you go.
Okay.
So you work over here, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
But what do you do? If you can talk about it.
I can talk. Yeah, I can talk about some of it, just some of it. No, I can talk about whatever. It's teaching, mostly teaching online, and I do writing, editing for certain clients. Used to be a television writer, still I dabble in that. Excuse me, I've also got a frog. That's basically it, but I've been doing that for a long time before I came over this way, so I just kind of kept going with it.
Have you written anything we might know?
I've written spec scripts that you would have heard of, but not on air, and then probably anything I've written you probably would not have heard of. No.
No.
At this particular.
Was it mostly for Canadian?
No, well, I wrote like Grey's Anatomy and Family Guy specs a long time ago. Like specs, on speculation that they'll be picked up or you shop them around to agents and whatnot. But and then original content. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So basically, as a writer's got to write, obviously.
Yeah.
So basically, as a writer, what you're doing is you're doing the work without being paid. In this respect.
With that, yeah.
Yeah, and then you send it out and hope to get it picked up.
Yeah.
But to pay the bills, you get stuff that you've got to do. Do people like send you stuff, say, write me this or write me that?
You'll get that, or a lot of it is, can you clean this up?
Okay.
A lot of cleanup, so editing or the fancy word of consulting, but you help them clean up the storyline. So you're not necessarily rewriting, but you're telling them where they went wrong if you were mapping it out, or and then it can kind of almost be like, sounds strange to say, but mathematics on a page where you rearrange things so that it's got the right equation, so to speak, in writing, if it's for television.
So like it's like the equivalent of haiku. Maybe.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so I mean, there's sort of certain rules that you have for television writing anyway. What's you got to meet per page. So.
I would love to learn that. I mean, I probably don't have as much an imagination as I think I do, but I'd love to learn that how to get into something like that. But I suppose it's a market where everybody in Los Angeles in a coffee shop's a writer, right?
Oh yeah, everyone's a writer or an actor. So.
That's right. Yeah.
I would really like to know, have you ever had something like writer's block? And what do you do then?
Never.
Never.
I write all the time. Yes, I have. And for me, it depends, but I'll go for walks. Or if it's complete block, it's not usually, like for me, block is usually, I don't know which way to go next in a story. So I'll have to.
The butler did it.
Yeah, exactly. Should it be the butler? Should it be the chef? And I'll walk and think. That helps. Or when I was running more, that kind of thing, I'd go, and that's when the ideas would come, when I'd stop thinking about it. Or I'd blast whatever type music in my ears and get the ideas and voice note it quickly into my phone and take it back later. Yeah.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah.
And why Tenerife?
Why indeed?
It was your cue to say, I saw it on Tim's channel.
I saw it, right. I saw it on Tim's channel. I had to go and try it. The truth, I vacationed here in 2015. I was teaching at a Canadian college in Italy. And a friend of mine, I told her, pick a place somewhere warm. I was burnt out we had our Easter break. My birthday was coming up. And she chose here, and she didn't love it. And I was like, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm moving. Like, Italy's lovely, but this is where I want to move to. And every time I've flown in, I've felt that off and on since then. Every time I've flown out, I'm in tears. So it was, time to make it home. So
Cool,
hopefully
dude.
it will remain that way.
Yes, the Tater has a very strong
It does
attraction.
have
It does. In
Yeah.
fact, it's probably got its own gravity, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a big enough mass, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know that you're younger if you live up there?
Are you?
Yeah. I worked out that gravity isn't a force.
Okay.
It's a measure of time and space. So the closer you are to a mass, the quicker that you live, and the further away you are from a mass, the slower that you live. And that's also North and South Pole age less than people on the equator. So if you live on the equator at sea level, you're aging faster than anybody on the planet. But the higher you go, and the further north or south you go from the equator, the slower you live. It is milliseconds. So
Okay.
don't worry about it, people. If you're all moving now to the North Pole or something, don't worry about it. You'll get an extra breath. But yeah, and why things fall as well. This was dead interesting. The reason things fall, if you imagine you're moving along, and if there's no gravity, then as long as nothing stops you, you just keep going forever, right? But if there's a mass underneath you, like the Earth, right, then your feet will move forward slower than your head, because you live slower the closer you are to a mass. So what happens is you turn. And as you turn, you descend, and as you descend, you hit the ground. So in actual fact, if you fall off a building, you don't actually fall to the ground. The ground comes up and hits you. And today's video is sponsored by Brilliant. It isn't, unfortunately, but if you do go there and look at the gravitational rules, then that's good. There's also a guy in YouTube that I follow who is a sort of a mad professor. I can't remember what his thing is, but I'll stick it up here somewhere. Where is it? Above Juliane's head. I'll stick it above Juliane's head later on. So we're going to, what time is it? 22 minutes. Okay. So it'll be up there, and I'll show you what it is. But that was dead interesting. Anyway, apart from that, Cole's place is on. All right, Cole, how are you? Good to see you. Ian Fuller's on. You keep bullying Night Strider, says Ian Fuller. I know. Every time he comes here, I do. What an idiot. Sorry, Craig, says Jeff Daniels. Bye, Ian. Not on this channel. Oh, no, leave him on. Leave him on. The thing is, don't ban people for having an opinion. Very important. Even if you do not agree with the opinion, you shouldn't ban people for having a different opinion than you. And maybe he says we all bully Andrew, and I keep bullying Night Strider. And okay, I suppose he could be in contravention of the honesty rule, yeah, because the community guidelines for this channel is honesty, integrity, and respect. So he could be, I don't bully Andrew, so he was in contravention of the honesty rules. There you go. But please just don't ban people because they have a different opinion. Let's engage with them, and maybe they will learn something. There you go.
Oh, we would learn something.
Or we would learn something, yes. And the other thing is, now we've just proved to him that we're bullies by banning him. Nah, don't worry about it. But yeah, okay. By Ian, not on the channel. There you go, we got that one. Ali Bennett's on. Hello, Maria. Chatting amongst themselves. Buenas tardes, amigos invitados. Buenas tardes, Maria. Fuimos comida. No, we ate. Comimos la última comida. Otra vez. No, not otra vez. Otro día. What day was it? Sunday. When did we have? Domingo. Comimos la última comida. Muchas gracias, mi amiga.
Ah, yes, that one, yeah.
You remember that one? Yeah.
Estaba muy bien.
Sarah Childs, I've cheered you up. Good. That's what it's here for.
Good.
So Ray's still on. Have you got any questions for us now, Ray?
I'm just thinking of the tourist board like we have here. Tim. It should be, you're doing a great job for showing up Tenerife and the rest of the guys as well. I'm surprised you don't get something in return for it, for all the work you do promoting Tenerife.
That'd be a good idea. There is actually a place you can go to network. I think you've been to a few network places, have you? Others, and Clio networks as well. But to tell you the truth, Ray, I don't have the time. I do this in my spare time for a bit of fun. And if it was a job, I think it would go a bit sheaf. But I think, Juliane, you've done that, right?
What?
What Ray said. The worked with the tourist boards and with that
recognition from the tourist board,
or getting recognition.
No.
Tenerife.
Weren't you in a group of people that were sort of involved with all that? No.
Well, I was involved a while ago with Canary Green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where you went to the north of that guy's wine tasting place and all that.
Yes, and it's about promoting sustainable tourism on
That's
the
right.
island.
That's
yes, exactly. So,
and were the tourist board involved in that? Or?
At that time, no.
No.
I don't know about now.
So what do the tourist board do? Have you got any idea?
Well, at this moment, a lot of tourist boards focus on getting out the message for more sustainable tourism on the island, which is ultimately the way to go about, and being more considerate about hotels you pick, then maybe how you go about on your holiday, that you're not just on relaxed mode and don't think about all the rest, and maybe do the same as you would at home. Using common sense.
Have you seen my house?
Common sense and relaxing, of course. Yeah.
So is there any grants that we could get maybe from the tourist board for doing stuff like that?
I don't know.
I have no idea
either. Would be an excellent question, I think, for Cleo.
That's what we'll do. We'll invite Cleo next week. She was here the other day, and we didn't go live or anything. We just had a bit of a chat and a glass of wine, because you need that sometimes, just like not going live. But my throat's getting good, but I'm getting a blocked nose now. Why is that?
It's moving up.
It's moving up. Maybe I'll get a foggy brain soon. A foggy brain. You've been ill as well, though, Jen, haven't you?
I've got a cough tickle that just doesn't want to go away.
No, it's been a couple of weeks, hasn't it, really? No, even more than that.
Well, I mean, since in early November I got COVID.
Yeah. So long co.
I'm wondering if that's what, because I never get coughs, and, that's not usually a problem.
Should I have tested for COVID the other day? Because I thought it was like a breath thing where you couldn't breathe. I don't know if
that's, I don't think, there's also colds going around. I don't know about you, but when I'm out, everyone's coughing here.
It is very common for this time of year.
But I'm not, what's it called? I'm not, what's the word? I'm not hugging and kissing or anything, I mean, I'm not getting close to people.
But even just like, I don't know, grocery stores, for me, I'm still busing, I'm not driving, so if I touch, the bus.
Right, so public transport. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm lucky. I've got a car. Yeah. I got a car.
I have a parking space, but
you got a parking space.
Driver's license, just no car.
Why don't you just rent it out? You get about $400 a month for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. At least. No, maybe.
No, I don't know. Well,
at least 200.
Yeah, there's something in my contract about that. But,
Yeah, contracts. Yeah. Mañana. So, Christina, you're front and centre now, mainly because I want to move your camera because it's being blocked.
Yeah.
So, what did I do today that disappointed you?
You never kills the girls properly. They always hang out.
I was thinking more about the artichoke hearts that I forgot to buy.
Yeah, that as well. Because you thought you had some and then you went shopping and didn't buy them because you thought you had some.
I bought some. and I don't remember cooking them. So they're somewhere. I just can't find them.
Yeah.
But I did get anchovies and pineapples.
Maybe you didn't cook them, but you ate them.
No, because I wouldn't eat them raw out of the
Maybe
jar.
you put them in a salad, no?
Salad, what's that? Is that a
The
burger salad or something?
The things that I always eat.
Oh, Denise is saying, I think a whole Tenerife tourist board should be grateful. A lot of genuine vloggers, north and south, as I think they've opened people's views to a lot more of Tenerife. You know, I agree with you, but I don't think we do any of the sustainable stuff, do we really? What do you think?
Well, I mean, sustainability is definitely not only just about the environment. I consider my work as as a big pillar of sustainability, as it's helping people become more conscious about themselves and having a better relationship with their own self. So that in itself is the people pillar of sustainability. Yeah. So there is profit, and then there is the people pillar, and then you have the environment, and all of that goes hand in hand, and is what makes sustainability.
So they also want to stop people going to the Teide National Park without supervision. Is that correct as well? Yeah? Is that part of the supervision?
I've heard things like that before last year at some point, but I don't know if this law is in place already. I've been up to the
I was just about to say that.
I was up there last weekend.
Did you take a vlog?
A vlog? No, actually, it was just taking a few pictures and a few little videos, and I thought, oh, it'd be nice to put them together. And,
a little bit of music.
And exactly.
And I'll put that above Ray's head afterwards.
Ooh, thank you. Yeah, so that's quite impressive, because at the moment there's still some snow on Teide.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
It doesn't happen too often.
Denise sent me was it Denise that sent me a picture? No. Who sent me a picture of snow on the Teide? I can't remember. I'll have a look. All my phones are in use. I can't tell.
Thank you.
And Ali Bennett's everybody's got a stinking cold. Pete and Shell are going to Lanzarote. Flu bug is all over. What else we got? Tim, always test just to be sure. I'll go and get a test tomorrow, but that means it's too late for you guys, isn't it?
Wow.
I don't think I got it though, because I mean, where would I get that from? Pandemic. Let's see what this is. This is another layout we could have. Is that a better layout with the camera each? I like that.
That one's good.
That one's good. Juliane, do a lot of showing the hiking, walking, not just traveling and sitting on a bus.
Ah, yeah. Yes, some of my former videos were more about the hiking, and I should put some more together. As I'm going hiking it's something I do every week, and basically every weekend I'm out on a hike.
I'll have to give you my hat cam.
Hat cam, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Tree Surgeon's on. Hi Tree, I hope you're feeling better. Apparently he's not. Still suffering now with chest and lung infection since Christmas Eve's visit to Tenerife. And who did you meet there? Moi. I probably gave it to you. Dave Butler, a writer's question for Jen Jen.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go to this and we'll put Jen Jen in the middle. And we'll read the question. Do you, like English teachers, regard clichés as evil, or, capitals, are they the wisdom of the ages, which is how I see them most times?
That's deep. I love cliches. I love cliches, and I think, like, even in my own life, I don't mind if it's corny or cheesy or cliche. I like that. So, no, the more the merrier. I mean, if it's if I have, it depends. If usually they're the same hat, but if I'm teacher hat, if students are just pulling cliches, meaning I wouldn't necessarily say it's a cliche, but they're regurgitating everybody else's stuff and not forming their own thoughts or citing it. I get really angry with citing or giving credit to where credit's due with anything in art, from writing to photography to music, everything. But don't let me go on that tangent. So cliche is good.
Do me a favor, Jen. Don't go on that tangent.
Okay, thank you. I won't.
It's my moderation.
Thank you. I'll keep it down.
Wisdom of the ages. Cliches. So what's the difference between a cliche and a stereotype?
Oh.
For a guy like me that doesn't know either.
Well, I don't know if I know.
If you're watching on Catch Up, ladies and gentlemen,
help
in the comments.
Yeah. I would say I don't know. I've never thought of that before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, stereotype would be, to me, more of a judgment, possibly.
Okay,
No?
yeah. Stereotype is sort of like making a decision based on what you think the person's going to do based on a set of rules.
I think so.
Whereas a cliche is basically not personal.
I don't think a cliche is personal, or it might be more. Yeah, that's probably the simple. Yeah.
There you go. Answer my own question.
There we
I'm cool.
And both are labels.
And they're both labels. Yeah. That's true.
We're going to get Peaky Diner on to say hello. So Peaky Diner, if you're watching still, and he's just commented here, we'd love to join one evening. How would I go about joining? The easiest thing to do is to do the exactly now. Stop watching us. And then go to timothydowd.com/live, LIVE, and press the button, answer the questions, and come in the studio like rated. In fact, like everybody's done, really, because we're all on our own cameras here. And check it out. You don't need earphones or anything. They're better if you do, but you don't need them, as long as you've got the echo cancelling things on. So we'll watch for you coming in. Hi everyone, hope you're all good, says Tree Surgeon. All good here. And Gary's saying, it's knocked me for 6 and had all COVID jabs and the coughing keeps me awake. Coughing doesn't keep me awake, but my stuffy nose does, I think. I think in the night I've got a problem. In the night I've got a problem with sleeping because I got a stuffy nose. That's why I don't think it's COVID, because COVID's more of a throaty, chesty thing, isn't it? And this is more of a catarrh thing, you know. But as Christina says, there's an old German saying, a cold comes in 3 days, stays 3 days, and it takes 3 days to go. So you got a 9-day cold, right?
Okay.
We've been on 38 minutes now, and I've got to go and do something. So I'm going to hand over to, who wants to moderate first? Ray's just got up. Not me.
One.
I'm out of here.
Oh, out of here.
Oh, he's on the phone.
Yeah. I'll pop out just now to Tim, sorry.
I'll just mute you, Ray. So we muted Ray, but as soon as he puts the phone down, I'll bring him back in. Actually, I can't do that because I've got to go for some reason. So, he's off the phone now. Unmute Ray. So they say we got all the. Who was saying the other day we got all the toys and don't know how to use them. And you're exactly right. But I think that is good that we're always learning something new. And I think that I am the only channel where you can sit in your living room and come and chat. Aren't I, really?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody else, you just got to watch it and take what they give you. And you really are the stars of the show on this one. I really do have to go and sort something
I
out.
really do admire that you don't feel really ashamed to just put it out, you know, and be part of the of the whole chaos, which creates order again.
Yeah, that's true.
You are now the moderator.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't forget to look at the camera.
I don't forget to look at the camera.
Because you look like a giant with me down there.
I look like a giant.
Yeah, because we're all looking up at you.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh, John.
Yeah. So I mean, here out on the balcony, it's always a whole different scenario than behind
Yeah.
the camera. I guess it is.
It is, yeah.
It is.
Can see that now.
It is. And yeah, well, we love it.
Yeah.
And we love that you are so patient with all of us all the time and enjoying our Faulty Towers moments a lot. That's why you're here for,
Yeah.
I guess. So are you going to come back on the balcony?
Sure. I'd love to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
had to write about balcony
Oh,
banter,
jeez. Put me on the spot.
yes. If you had to write something about balcony banter, what would you say? What is it? And
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, I would say like it's a place where people can come and just have community. Like I really think there's a online, offline joined community.
Mhm.
Well, you're all online, but on camera, off camera,
Yeah.
I guess is what I meant.
Yeah.
And there's just a sense of free chatter, but I also like it when you have the topics, obviously too. Ooh.
Ooh! Wow!
Impressive.
That's enough pizza.
Wow.
Oh my God!
That looks
Thank you.
amazing.
That is.
Anita.
That
Wow.
looks amazing.
There you go.
Wow.
Look
There's-
here, that's a gate light now, isn't
That's
it?
enough.
Uh-huh.
And
That's amazing.
yeah, and you're right.
know?
We have it's not only community online. We
Yeah.
have indeed met a lot of our audience
Yeah.
in person, which has been great from the very beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
In 2020, we did not really, or I did not see that coming so much. But
Right.
then, poco a poco,
Mhm.
slowly but surely,
Mhm.
we met a few, or I met a few, and you guys have you're meeting them all the time. So it's a good way to come together on such a beautiful island.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it shows, even though it's not necessarily like going to this is the latest restaurant, or this is where you should check out, but it gives you maybe more of a feel of what it is like to live here, more day to day feeling.
Yeah.
Because when you have your balcony banter chats or discussion topics, it can go, off topic a little bit too, and that's just as good.
Yeah.
The way it
Exactly.
kind of can go, and then it can come back around. It's
Yeah.
just
Yes, I mean,
Yeah.
I always enjoy mixing those topics and
Mhm.
making them real life.
Yeah, exactly.
And as I always say, tailor made for the audience.
Yeah, yeah.
What people are living in their day to day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to have you all with us, it's great. So thanks again. We have 92 people still watching.
Cool, dude. Was it more than 92?
I don't know. I've just at this very second looked at it, and it's 92.
Cool, dude.
Good.
TD is on. If you think you have COVID, stay indoors. TD, that's me, innit? Tim Dowd.
Is it?
It's not me, no.
You just went to the other room.
Anthony says, hi, Juliane. Got any more videos in the pipeline?
Ooh, yes, the year is very long.
Don't forget, every other week, we Balcony Banter on Juliane's channel.
Yes, next Wednesday again.
And she's got a more structured approach to Balcony Banter this year, I think.
Don't say that you are chaos and I'm order.
You told me I was chaos, and I'm saying you're order.
Out of chaos comes order, and out of order comes chaos.
No,
Yin
no,
and
no, no,
yang.
no,
That's it.
no. Always order to chaos. It's called entropy.
Oh,
Oh.
It's called entropy. Entropy is the rule that any system, however organized, will end up in chaos. Any system.
yeah.
But
You might
we've
actually have-
not ended up.
No, but you might have a chaos that looks ordered,
Right.
Yes.
right?
Right.
So
For
there's,
sure.
you know, if you do these clack clack balls, I can't remember what the real name is.
Oh, right.
Here's me saying entropy, and then I don't even know what clack clack balls is. The old clack clack balls.
Yeah, I think it also has a lot to do with perception, how you perceive it. And for instance, I remember when I came here and started driving. I always say that driving here on the island is regulated chaos.
Yeah.
And I feel, indeed, I feel safer driving here than in Germany. But that's just my perception.
Right.
Now, somebody else would not feel that way, but I do. So whatever you're more comfortable with, and have created your own system within your own little chaos, that is then your very own order.
You know, I was driving when I first started driving on the wrong side of the road because I'm a Brit, right?
Right.
I was in Germany the first time I drove on the wrong side of the road, and we had this car, a little.
Who says wrong?
Exactly, other.
The other side.
Other
Well,
side.
actually, Germany drives on the right side of the road.
Yeah.
Right. Right. I see what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
The right hand side,
Yes.
which is the wrong side.
It's the right side.
So you have to pass people right on the left on your horse, so that you can sword them with the right hand.
So you're
that's why-
still in the Middle Ages.
I am still in the Middle Ages. Well, I tell you what, I wish I had a sword in my car sometime. Got to pass people on the left to stab them with your right hand. There you go.
What if you're left-handed?
Yeah.
You know that they were actually very sought after warriors.
Oh.
Because, in fact, my dad was head custodian of Carnarvon Castle in North Wales,
Okay.
and they had certain towers where the spiral staircase went the wrong way. So if you're defending,
Oh.
if you're coming down and you have an anti-clockwise one,
Yeah.
then your right hand is next to the middle wall,
Right.
and so those were advantageous for people storming, right? So they used to retreat up these and then run across a battlement, right? And then they got nowhere to go,
Right.
right? So they'd have to come back down, but they'd come down and they'd force them down the one going the other way, so that they had no, the other way around. Sorry, the other way around. They come down with disadvantage, and then they'd force them up another one where it was going the other way, so that they had the advantage defending it, right? So I don't know. So bear with me. They come and storm the castle. They run in. They try and get up, and that's right. They used to force them into going up the ones with a anti-clockwise going up, and force them to come down with a clockwise one. I can't remember. Anyway, enough of, and left-handers were in that thing. There you go. You heard it here. University, Tim Dowds. Half the stuff I make up as I go along, but
Yeah.
what do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ray? Am I telling the truth or is it a lie?
It's a lie, I think.
It's not. I would say it's not a lie,
I
but
could tell your nose is growing anyway.
I really think that my dad told me that.
Maybe your dad lied. Isabel.
Calling my dad a liar. He always said to me, "Always tell the truth, Tim." And then I used to tell the truth all the time. And then he said, "Tim, come here." I said, "What's the matter?" He says, "You know when I said always tell the truth?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "I meant to me." He says, like, just don't go and tell the truth to everybody, you know what I mean? Don't lie to them, but evade the truth sometimes. With family. JJ's on. Don't forget Rick and Shelley live soon. Well, we only stay an hour. And they don't go live till 8 o'clock, do they? Rick and Shelley.
Don't know.
If it's 7, don't worry. We're going to finish before then because I've got to make the pizza. I'm going to make it with 2 masks and gloves. Don't worry.
And we just love the pizza.
Pauline saying she loves the colour of the jumper. Christian's on, Mouse.
Yes, dankjewel. Hè. Ik heb nog genoeg Zwitsal. Tot de volgende jaar. Maar dankjewel, hè. En dank je voor de verjaardag groetjes.
Ja, groetjes.
Ja, birthday greetings.
Oh yeah, are we saying that?
Well, Anne-Marie was already
Already said,
saying
okay.
happy birthday, so thank you, everyone.
It was Juliane's birthday yesterday.
Yes.
21 again.
Yes.
There you go.
It's
Yes.
getting boring, isn't it?
Yes.
So what did you do?
I was up in the north. I came down because I had work in the south, and then I had a lovely, really, really lovely birthday dinner. With family, and it was really beautiful, yummy dinner.
Cool. Was it in a restaurant or homemade?
No, homemade.
Ah, cool.
Yes, because love is homemade.
Love is homemade. There you go. Homemade love.
Yeah.
Be over in March, Tim, for the cheeky week, says Cole. Happy birthday, everybody's saying.
Thank you.
Everybody's saying happy birthday now. David Butler, somebody told me the British drive on the left as a statement in favour of the Reformation. I don't think they had cars then, did they? That's about as suspect as my explanation, I think that was. Can't find headphones with the mic. You don't have to find headphones with the mic, Flying Trucker. Oh, Flying Trucker is on. He's right here. So we're going to bring him in. Add to stream. So as long as you haven't got us in the background, as long as you're not listening to us on the other one, we should be all right.
Yeah, turn that down.
Hello. It's the
Hello.
first time I see you live.
First time you see me
coming
live.
on. Yes.
No problem.
It's great to have a face with it.
No, he does the vlogs with the dogs.
The vlogs with the dogs. Yes.
The vlogs with the dogs.
He does.
Okay.
Flying Trucker does the vlogs with the dogs.
Yes, very
Gotta
true.
check
Yeah,
them
2
out
dogs.
with the dogs.
What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, the where they found a bone that time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That got an awful lot of views, did that?
It did. Skeleton.
What dogs are they?
They're Spaniel cross with Labradors.
Uh-huh.
Basically Heinz varieties.
57 varieties.
That's the one, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Mishmash.
And how easy was it to get on tonight?
Once I found some headphones that worked, it was dead easy, yeah.
Cool dude. Can't beat a cheeky week, says beating Shelter Cole. Belated happy birthday, says Pauline.
Thank you.
So, Flying Trucker. So, should we call you by your real name, or are you just going to go by Flying Trucker?
You can call me by my real name if you want.
Well, only if you tell us. I mean, I know what it is, but...
Yeah, my real name's Ian.
Oh, another Ian. So we
Another
have
Ian.
an Ian on tonight.
We do have an Ian on tonight. An Ian.
An Ian.
Uh-huh. And is it spelled
Yeah.
E-I-N or E-I-A-N?
I-A-N.
I-A-N, sorry. Not
Yeah.
I-A-I-N.
It's apparently a lot of Scottish.
That's a Scottish Ian, is it? And
Apparently so.
there's a Welsh Ian called a Yean.
I've
There
just
is.
been to Wales
Yean.
today.
Yean early sowing.
Just been delivering in Wales today.
Over on Anglesey.
Over on Anglesey, also in Carnarvon, of all
In
places.
Carnarvon. Cool dude. I used to
Yeah.
work in this furniture shop in the corner there, Times Furnishing. It was by the post office in the square.
Does it
Just about.
still exist?
I'm
Yeah.
sure it does. It's an old town.
This was Owen Glenowen, right by the castle.
It was at the square just before the castle, it was, where the market was. and
Yeah,
the
drive
post
through it.
office is there. Can you drive through there? Can you? I thought they were going to
Well,
pedestrianise that a long time ago.
you drive past it, so you say not through it.
Okay. Cool dudes. What do you call a magician that loses his magic? Ian. Magician. Okay. Ban him. Ali Bennett, love to see you and speak to you all. I'm off now. Take care, everyone. We've got to finish now anyway because what's your name's coming on, isn't he?
Rick,
I've been told.
Rick
and
and
Shelley
Shelley.
at 7 o'clock. So, Ian, thank you so much for coming in. Ray, thank you for so much for coming in. Jen and Juliane, thanks for being guests. Christina, thank you for being my wife. And do.
What was that now?
Somebody somewhere has got a message. Yeah. The message is probably remind him to not go past 7 o'clock. Right, it is 7 o'clock now. So
I
we gotta
gotta
go.
say something.
Oh.
Today is the International Day of Thanks.
Ooh.
So we should say thanks to you all to keeping the
Keeping the Troy.
Faith.
Keeping the faith.
Faith.
Yeah. And for supporting the channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
And having said that, if you want to support the channel, go to timothydow.com/sponsor. And we're going to see you all on Fridays, Freaky Friday. You coming with me again?
Depends where you're going.
Don't know yet.
And what you're doing.
I'm not drinking.
If you interview people again, I might come here.
Are you going to hold the microphone, are you? Show me again. I'm sure they will. Okay, so we got to go as we don't want to bleed. If you all want to rush over to Rick and Shelley's channel, if they're on at 7, I'm not sure whether it is, but if they are on at 7, rush over there and give them some love. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, all the guests. See you. Wouldn't want to be you.
Bye.
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 Bye from Henry.